Hi guys, David here with Trinity Focus Ministries. I got another video. This video is the 12th in the harmony of the Gospels. This is the flight to Egypt. So in the last video we talked about the visit of the wise men, and this was right after Jesus was born, and I just got a little bit of scripture, and we're going to read out of the book of Matthew, and this will be verses 13 through 18. So, all right, starting in verse 13, it says, "And when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, Arise, and take the young child and his mother, and flee into Egypt, and be thou there until I bring thee word. For Herod will seek the young child to destroy him." So, Joseph, remember, the angel appeared to Joseph in a dream before, telling him that Mary was going to have a son, and to trust in her, and that the son was a child of God, and the son was, the son was Jesus. And so now he's having another, and all that came to pass. And so now he's having another dream, and the angel saying, "Hey, take Mary and the kid and get out of here, because Herod wants to kill the kid." And I'm sure he was he took it seriously. He said, "Okay, we're out of here." And then it says, "When he arose, he took the young child and his mother by night and departed into Egypt." So they flew out of there by night. Well, they didn't fly, but and was there until the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken of the Lord by the prophet, saying, Out of Egypt I have called my son. This is out of, when he says spoken the Lord by the prophet, the Lord used to speak through prophets. And in the book of Isaiah, in the book of Exodus, all the way back to the second book of the Bible, in chapter 4, it talks about this. And then even in Hosea chapter 11, it talks about this. So a long time before this happened, it was prophesied. So this is actually fulfillment of prophecy when they leave and flee to Egypt. And then it says, "And then Herod, when he saw that he was mocked of the wise men, was exceeding wroth, and sent forth and slew all the children that were in Bethlehem and in all the coasts thereof, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had diligently inquired of the wise men." So remember, the 3 wise men that we talked about in the last video, they went to visit King Herod, and he was trying to be friendly. He said, "Oh, tell me about this king that you're going to see." And the truth is, King Herod was paranoid, that he was paranoid to the point of insanity. I'll tell you a little bit about King Herod, but his goal was, he didn't want, he was paranoid that someone was going to take his throne from him. He didn't want to lose his position. So he went as far as to kill every single kid that was 2 years and younger in Bethlehem and the coast there, because he was afraid they were going to grow up and be the king of the Jews, and take his spot as king. See, King Herod he had control over the Jews. And one thing about King Herod is he was a great builder. He liked to build things. He built all kinds of things, and he actually raised money and helped the Jews build the temple then, and he made it great, and he thought it was really good for the Jews. I mean, to get basically to get brownie points with the Jews to help them build their temple, and so he could control them better, basically. But one little story, he basically he helped them build the temple and all this, and with the money, but on the doorway or the gateway, he put an aquila, which is an eagle that represented Rome. And this infuriated the Jews because it was supposed to be a temple for God. But close to Herod's, when he was on his deathbed, he was close to death, 40 men took it down because they were still upset about it, and they thought they could get away with it because Herod was going to die soon. But when Herod found out about it, he had all 40 men beheaded that did it. And also, King Herod, he had killed his 3 oldest sons because he was afraid to lose his kingship. He thought they would be a king. He killed his, he was very murderous. He killed the wife that was closest to him. He killed a lot of people. But anyway, for him, he would rather kill all the babies in a town than just for a chance that they might grow up and take his spot in it as king. That's how evil he was. But continuing on in verse 17, it says, "Then was fulfilled that which was spoken by Jeremy the prophet, saying, In Ramah was there a voice heard, lamentation and weeping and great mourning. Rachel weeping for her children and would not be comforted because they are not." And even in the it was prophesied by Jeremiah too that this would happen, and that was in chapter 31. And it was a time of great mourning, and just like it said, because you take a baby from their mom and kill it, the mom's going to be crying, and it was a horrible, horrible thing. But that's why they flew to Egypt, and that's what happened. That was the next thing in the story. They had Jesus, and then after that, the angel came to Joseph again and said, "Get out of here, because they're going to kill all the babies." And Jesus did escape his would-be death because the angel protected him and told him to get out of there, and they did so. And they stayed in Egypt all the way until King Herod died. So, well, that was it. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. Thank you for watching, and we'll continue on next week with the Harmony of the Gospels. And have a blessed day.